Justine Hernandez with Passion Style Purpose, living life, not by default, but by design. Okay, today's topic is talking about the kitchen, but specifically dishes. So the kitchen represents prosperity, and it represents like how we take care of our body, our health, how we nourish ourselves. And so we always want to make sure that our kitchen is reflecting that. So what that means is that making sure that everything is in working order. Getting rid of things that are broken, like going through your refrigerator, making sure that everything in your refrigerator is still good to date, and today there's nothing expired. The same thing in your cupboards and stuff like that. Hey, Robert. And so you want to make sure that you're creating this essence of abundance. And so how do we reflect that energetically in our environment? So, hi, Jessica. So what that looks like is going through your stuff, going through your things, making sure that everything in your environment is that you love and that is of working order. So I wanted to talk about plates because this is something that I was dealing with recently. And I finally got off my butt, off my ass, and went to go get me a dishware set. So, so I originally had some really chipped plates. Now, because the kitchen represents prosperity and abundance, so that it's associated with money and how you work with your money, and how you nourish yourself and your family. So look at that. So for me, I had busted plates. And in the time, I've had these plates for years. Well, they were originally my husband's. And when we got married, they were wonderful. They were so great and they worked for us. But over time, they started chipping and breaking. And at the time, we were working on our budget and making sure that, we were trying to be mindful where we spend our money. And at that time, buying new dishware wasn't a priority, obviously. So, but we have to think about those type of things. So instead, I decided to just finally grab all the plates and throw them in the damn trash, because I don't want that vibration, the vibration of lack in my environment, even though I'm experiencing like going through my budget and, kind of being mindful about where I spend my money. So you have to be mindful about how that is. You don't want to have a lack mentality, because then when you do, you restrict money from coming to you. And so we just have to balance that out. So what I did instead, after I threw out these plates, I went to the dollar store and I found some really inexpensive plates and bowls that were really nice and temporarily that weren't chipped. And it was still in my budget. It was cheap. I could use those until I can put on my budget, save money every month to put towards the dishware that I was looking for. And I was shopping and looking and seeing what kind of plates I really wanted. In feng shui, we want to make sure it's better to get plates that are white or more earthy kind of colors, because when you get like red plates or orange or yellow, like really bright and vibrant plates, what it does is it creates, it stimulates the mind. If you know anything about psychology of color, the red element or the color red or anything really fiery, what it does is it activates hunger. So if you notice in fast food restaurants, they use a lot of yellows and reds. It's because it stimulates hunger and they want you in and out of the restaurant. So just a little tidbit about marketing and marketing with color. So the best colors to use if you're going to choose a new dishware set, I usually like white because it goes with all decor and setup. So I use white plates, but if you like more color and things like that, there's nothing wrong with adding color. Everything is in balance, if you're on a diet and you have like red plates, I would be like, don't get red plates, because it'll stimulate overeating and you don't want to do that, especially if you're on a diet. So blue is really nice. Blue is a great color because it's the element of water. It's very soothing. It's very soothing and relaxing, and it relaxes the mind, which helps with not eating and taking in so much food, which is awesome. Okay, so after I did all that, I finally got my plates that I absolutely love, and they're beautiful and they make me happy and they bring in all this abundance and good energy. So that's what you want to cultivate. the science of energy is just one of those things that, you know, you have to be mindful where your mind goes, and creating solutions to creating many solutions to a problem by, you know, just having stuff slowly but gradually to shift. You know, you want things to shift in your life, but obviously you don't have $1 million sitting around to spend and do all this stuff. But just be conscious about your environment and what you have or welcome into your environment, into your space. And then look at your mindset. Look at what your belief about money is, because that will reflect in the items in your environment. So this is why I love feng shui so much, because it taps on the subconscious behavior and it helps you really dig in deep about what is going on in your mind and in your heart and your belief system, so that you can start transforming your life to reflect what you want versus your present state. So I hope that was really helpful for you. Another tip to add to your environment to duplicate abundance. And abundance can be just anything, just whatever you're wanting to bring into your life. So the stove is also associated with wealth and abundance. So if you have that, you can get like a reflective mirror that you can use. And if you have in your stove, on your stove, you put it on the wall where your stove is at. Mirrors are duplicators and enhancers. So if you put a mirror where you're cooking, one, it'll help your nervous system to relax, so that because things are going on behind you, and so your body goes into fight or flight mode. So having the mirror, one, you can see what's going on behind you, and second, as you're cooking and your stove and stuff like that, and you're not cooking, whether you're cooking or not, you have that mirror and it's duplicating your burners and it's duplicating your food, which represents abundance and how you're feeding yourself and taking care of yourself and nurturing your body. I love you guys. Thank you so much for like popping in. I'm sending you lots of love and blessings your way. So I love it, love it, love it, love it. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.